What's going on, fellas? All right, another review. Here we go. This is going to be extremely interesting because the Glendronach is one of our favorite Scotch whiskies. However, it is owned since 2008 by the Benriach. Now, these people take pride on what they do, and this is extremely good, extremely sherry pungent, you know. Combination sometimes of Pedro Jimenez with Sherry Oloroso, which fine Spanish. This is simply Sherry Oloroso. The 18 and above, which I've seen in the past, and the cast strength and some of the hogheads are a combination of both Sherry Oloroso and Pedro Jimenez. Now, Benriach, since 2008, I found out a little while ago, owns the Glendronach distillery. So it'll be interesting to compare these two because Benriach is quality Scotch, and this particular one I did a review probably about a year and a half ago or two, and as you can see right here, there's the U.S. Custom sticker from Scotland. I had it for a while. I drank the other one. I was keeping this one for, I don't know, an X event, if you will. But there's really no reason why to keep it, you know, all corked up. So I decided to compare these two since the Benriach owns the Glendronach. They both have sherry influence. This, in my opinion, is a combination of first fill Oloroso sherry and second fill. This was maturing your normal bourbon cask, and then it was finished in Pedro Jimenez. I'm guessing that based on the color of this, this Pedro Jimenez was probably second or perhaps even third fill. So, nonetheless, Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso sherry, they're like, you know, I'm there, dude. So, let's just go ahead and do this. I got two of these. I haven't had a dram of this 15 Revival in a while, so perfect. And let me finish opening this. Look. Love that. All right. All right, here we go. Pedro Jimenez from the Benriach. All right, let me not confuse them. Pedro Jimenez is right here on the left. On the right is your Glendronach. So, now, let's see what's going on here. Let's start it off with the Benriach here. They're both 15 years old, and the Glendronach, they're usually 46-48. This Revival is 46% alcohol by volume. And not surprisingly enough, of course, the Benriach, they do it all right. Non-chill filter in natural color. And to top it all off, 46% alcohol by volume. I mean, come on. Why wouldn't you get a product like this? Are you kidding me? Anyhow, I believe this is also natural color. Although they don't state anything here about their chill filtration. But doesn't matter, my friend. This is quality malt, quality. All right. This was about $100, like probably 3 years ago. And this, when I did the exchange rate from pound, or I think it was sterling, I'm not sure, to dollars, it came out to about $85. But you don't get this stuff here in the U.S. Believe me, you don't get this stuff here. So, and you guys that know me have seen most of my videos. You know that you can't find Benriach anywhere here. You know, in fact, I am lying. If you go to Total Wine, you do find Benriach, but you don't find this 15-year-old Sherry Oak. I'm sorry, Pedro Jimenez. You find the peated versions, the 10-year-old Benriachs, the non-age statement Benriachs, but not necessarily this. I guess they're infiltrating into the States now. So, the nose is nice. You know, it's pretty light on the nose. Definitely sherry. It's really sweet. It reminds me of the Dalmore 15. See the nose here. Oh wow, this is like some serious power. Maybe because of the whole maturation in Oloroso sherry. See, these people age in bourbon and then they transfer over to Pedro Jimenez for a certain period of time. Like I said before, based on the color, in my opinion, I think that once they transfer the bourbon from bourbon to Pedro Jimenez, maybe this Pedro Jimenez was like second or third fill. Because I've seen products, they have gone from bourbon casks over to Pedro Jimenez first fill for just 6 months, and it's fucking una melcocha. I'm talking about like condensed milk, really thick. And this is not the case here, but nonetheless, this is a great malt. I've had it. I've had it before. Like I said, I've done a review a couple of years back, but I don't really remember what it tastes like. So let's give it a shot. Really spicy. Immediately. Chocolate. Just smacked on the face. Smacked on the face with chocolate. And I don't mean milk chocolate. I'm talking about like dark. Dark chocolate. Really good stuff. Wow. There's honey. There's vanilla right in the back. But chocolate and walnuts. This is superb stuff. This is the shit that drives me insane. And this is why Macallan is one of the finest product out there, in my opinion. It's what I look for in a scotch. Wow. Amazing. Amazing stuff. Just open it up, just in time for the holidays. Wow. Raw power. Well, let's move on to the Glendronach. Wow. This shit is good. Wow. So amazing. I don't remember it being so delicious. I mean, I remember it being a great product, but I'm enjoying the shit out of this right now. All right, Glendronach 15, the revival. I have very little left. I have to place another order. This, by the way, you could get a Total Wine. I've seen it. It's going for like $100, $99, I think. Wow. You could tell that this spirit right here spent a lot more time in an Oloroso, or I should say sherry cask. Not necessarily Oloroso, could have been something else, but sherry. You could tell it's thicker. Lots of chocolate, lots of walnuts, lots of cocoa. It's like that Nestle Quick. I don't know if you guys have ever stuck a spoon of that shit inside your mouth, and then the end result after a little while, as you clean it from your teeth. Really good. Wow, amazing products. And let me tell you something. It's like the Glendronach overlapped the Benriach, yet it's okay. Let me see if I can put it in a different way. It's like when you're painting a wall and you want 2 coats of paint, and you throw in the first paint, the first layer, which is usually your primer, and then you throw in that color. That's the way it feels. It's like overlapping, but not territorially. It's like it's like another thin layer of the same, pretty much. But you could definitely feel that this is thicker and more robust, for lack of a better term. Fuck lack of a better term. That is the term. Robust. That's what it is. Amazing. Wow. We don't rate shit, and you guys know that, but I am telling you, if I was to rate this, I will give them both the exact same percentile. The same. If I was to give them, let's say, out of 5 points, I would probably give them both a 5 out of 5. I enjoy them both the same way. This has nothing that this could take away, and vice versa. They're tremendous products. Really good. Well, let me know what you guys think. I know some of you guys are not really too much of a fan of Glendronach, maybe because you really can't find it around the neck of your woods. And you hardly see any videos or find any videos on Benriach, unless, it's like Ralphie.com and those guys that could afford to buy good, high-end, expensive scotches, The South Florida peat lovers here, we're very economical. So, anyhow, let me know what you guys think. And initially, I wanted to compare this Benriach to the Valbini single barrel sherry cask. But that one it's not fair because this one's spent most of its life in American bourbon barrel, and then it was transferred over to a Pedro Jimenez cask, for extra maturation and added some finesse to the whiskey. However, the Valbini spent all its life in a sherry cask, so I wanted to more or less compare something that was pretty much hand on hand. And even though this was mature in Oloroso only all its life, the reason why I compare them is because they're both 15 years of age, and because Benriach owns Glendronach. So I'm going to leave it at that, and let me know what you guys think.